I got a special request to do a relaxation for digestive health for constipation. Constipation is something we all experience at some point or another. Some people have chronic problems with constipation. A little disclaimer, if you haven't gone in more than a couple days, you should definitely talk to your doctor about a stool softener or a laxative or an enema, or possibly getting a colonic. I find that liquid gel magnesium helps to stay regular. But I'm not really going to talk about the problem of constipation and what causes it and go into that right now. What I'm going to do is do a guided relaxation to help relieve that tension that you might feel in your abdomen and perhaps suggest the release that you're seeking. Once you become more regular, this relaxation would be more beneficial. I think if you haven't gone in a few days, you may need to do something other than a relaxation video. I just want to be clear about that. I also just want to mention constipation, we're dealing with oftentimes the chakras, and the second and third chakra may also have some blockages, and sometimes we're holding on to something in our lives. So just allow your intuition to play its part. You might have an intuition, a thought tomorrow while you're driving or when you're in the shower later. It might hit you that there's something that you're doing that's making you constipated. For me, I realized that eating apples, if I eat a lot of apples, I get really constipated. And it turns out I have a mild allergy to apples. So sometimes we have an allergy to food. A lot of things can be causing it. Like I said, I don't want to talk about the causes of it, but I just want to mention and bring your awareness to listening to the answers that come from within, because they're there. You just have to open yourself to them. Okay, so let's start how we always start. We're going to bring the hands together and rub the hands. And in the future, you can know that at 3 minutes, you might want to start this video and skip to the 3-minute mark. That's where we get into it. Get your hands warmer, warmer. Relax your jaw, relax your lips. Become aware of your posture. And then stop rubbing the hands and just separate them slightly. And feel the energy between your hands. And as you breathe in, separate them a little bit. And then as you exhale, bring them closer together. Just moving them back and forth. Relax your jaw, relax your lips. Allowing a powerful, strong, dense energy to become more present and concentrated in your hands. Maybe you even feel it moving between your wrists and your forearms. And now we're going to take that energy to our neck and shoulders. Bring your hands to your neck and shoulders and just press and release. Press and release. Relax your jaw, relax your lips, relax your tongue. You're sitting upright, feet planted on the floor. You might want to stomp them a couple times or just march a little bit as you just ground yourself. And now press and release, feeling what you're doing as you do it. Relax your jaw, relax your lips, relax your tongue. Pressing and releasing. Kneading working out tensions and knots and stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system. That's literally what it's called. So we want to inhibit the sympathetic nervous system and activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Massage your scalp, almost like you're massaging shampoo into your hair. Feel the base of your spine also connecting with your chair as you massage your scalp. Also feel your feet planted on the floor, massaging your scalp, bringing your awareness. Just shake out your hands like they're wet. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears and hold the breath, hold the tension. Hold it. Open the mouth and sigh. And again, inhale. Lift the shoulders up. Hold, hold, hold. And sigh. One more up. Hold, hold, hold. And sigh. Now you're going to turn to your right side as if someone's going to hand you something. If you have an armrest, you can put your hands on your armrest. If not, you can just hold at the bottom of your chair, on the side of your chair. And lengthen your spine as you inhale. And as you exhale, turn and start the rotation from your sacrum so that you don't damage your SI joint, your sacrum. So let that area move first, and then let the rest of the spine follow you. And breathe in, feel the abdomen expand. And as you exhale, relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your lips, relax your tongue, and squeeze the abdomen towards the spine. Squeeze it towards the spine. Stay in the twist. I'm just looking towards you because I'm instructing you. Breathing in, feeling the abdomen rise forward, and as you exhale, draw the navel in towards the spine. Maybe twisting a little bit more, but not forcing, not straining. These are just the gentle movements we're doing before the guided relaxation. The guided relaxation is much more potent if you've released some blockages and directed the chi, the prana, the energy, whatever you want to call it. One more breath here. Breathe in. And exhale. Draw the navel towards the spine at the end of your exhalation. Inhale, undo. And as you're inhaling, you're undoing that wringing of the abdominal organs, right? The liver, the kidneys, the blood organs, just squeezing them out. And on the right side, we have the liver. And on the left side, we have the descending colon and the intestines, okay? Take a breath in. And exhale, twist to the other side. Again, start with your sacrum. Let the sacrum go first. You don't have to nail anything down. Let the sacrum move first, and then let the rest of the body follow. Feel like a string is pulling at the crown of your head. Notice how it feels to be in alignment. And if you're not in perfect alignment, but it feels the most comfortable, then that's okay. It's not about looking perfect. It's about what you're feeling. Your awareness. As you breathe in, feel the abdomen rise and move forward. And as you exhale, feel the abdomen moving back towards the spine, and gently squeeze the abdomen towards the spine at the end of your exhalation. Maybe even engage Mula Bandha, that lower lock. It's like you're stopping urination, that muscle, at the very end of the exhalation. And then you release and you inhale. The diaphragm is moving down. Abdomen, ribs are spreading. And then exhale, release, and decompress, squeezing the abdomen towards the spine at the end of your exhalation. Relax your jaw, relax your lips. Inhale to center. And exhale, relax your shoulders. And remember, some yoga teachers will talk about that kundalini energy down the spine or the nadis. Sit back in your chair. You can lean back or you can lay down if that's more comfortable. Most people like to lay down. You can also lie on your left side if you're really having pain. And lying on your left side can help to stimulate digestion. But if you find that lying on your right side helps you release gas, then lie on your right side. Do what feels good. Or maybe lie on your stomach and make a pillow of your hands so that you can get that massage of the abdomen, feeling your diaphragm moving up and down, and then the compression of the floor can often also help with constipation. You can also put a pillow across your hips as you lie down on your stomach, and that may also help with the constipation. So find a position that you think is most comfortable. You may want to experiment with this, and it might change day to day. Get into a comfortable position now. Allow yourself to become very comfortable, getting all the things you need. Getting in the position that feels best for you. No rush. If you're still behind and I'm still playing and you're listening to the words that I'm saying, if you're like me, you might feel rushed to get into that perfect position. Just let go of any rushing energy, any rushing thoughts. And if you're already in that good position, make any adjustments that you need to make to be totally comfortable. Maybe you tried one position and it's not what you had hoped for and you want to try another position. That's fine. And use your intuition, shifting if and when you need to. And finding stillness now. If you are lying on your side, it's best to have a pillow between your knees and to leave space between your shoulder and your neck. Allow your abdomen to relax. Allow your abdomen to be loose, limp, and relaxed. Let it hang out, hang down, hang wherever it can hang. Or if you're lying face down, feeling it just move up and down and relaxing into the floor, into the bed, into the chair. Whatever surface you're resting on, just let your abdomen go. The superficial muscles of the abdomen relax. The rectus abdominis, the obliques, a little deeper, the transverse abdominis. Feeling all the muscles of your stomach relax. And feel your face relaxing, your jaw, your lips, your tongue. The muscles around your eyes, the muscles around your lips. Back of your neck. Your shoulders, wrists, hands, thumbs, second fingers, third fingers, fourth fingers, fifth fingers, and relaxing more. Falling deeper into relaxation with every sound you notice, with every gap, with me speaking. You may even stop hearing me altogether as you withdraw your senses inward, and inward is where you're going, inside, and your chest relaxes, and a feeling, a warm golden feeling is spreading in your abdomen, a yellow golden color, sinking and seeping deeper into the intestines, into the villi, inside the intestines and the villi. Help to push and move the waste that we want to get rid of, that we want to let go of. And relax your butt cheeks. Relax your thighs. Let your thighs just hang loose, limp, and very relaxed. Not a care in the world right now. And in a moment, I'm going to count to 3, and you're going to open the eyes, and then you're going to immediately close the eyes. And when you close the eyes, that's going to be the signal to deepen the relaxation. To go 5 times deeper. When you close the eyes, it'll signal relaxation of greater depth than you're in right now. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes and close your eyes, relaxing more. Becoming more loose, limp, and relaxed. Loose, limp, and relaxed. Waves of relaxation spreading through your body. And again, in a moment, I'll count to 3. You'll open the eyes, and when you close the eyes, that'll be the signal to go even deeper than you are right now. 1, 2, 3. Open the eyes and close the eyes, falling deeper and deeper. Relaxing more. Your jaw, your lips, your tongue, your face. Letting all the muscles of your body just hang off the bone. The more you relax, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the more you can relax. One more time. It's going to be so hard when you try to open the eyes. But you can try now. 1, 2, 3. Try and open the eyes and close your eyes. More loose, limp, placement on relaxation. And when you let go, when you surrender to your unconscious mind, that's the force that's always digesting your food, secreting the right enzymes, firing off the correct neurotransmitter at the correct time, releasing the right hormones, sending blood and oxygen, doing all these amazing things that you don't even have to think about or even know how they work. Your unconscious mind knows how to do it all. And its ultimate purpose and goal is to keep you healthy and happy and free from harm and suffering. You can imagine someone's handing you a brand newborn baby, and it's baby you, it's you as a baby. And just look at that baby, that beautiful, vulnerable, sweet little baby, and it's you as a baby. And can you give that baby unconditional love? Can you protect that baby? Keep that baby safe from harm. Do you want to do that as you look at this baby? And then hug the baby close to your heart, letting the baby get very close to your heart, smelling the smell of innocence and sweetness, letting the baby just shrink smaller, smaller, slipping inside your heart, inside your chest, where you can always protect and love and keep safe that little baby, the child within. And feeling your intestines relax and dilate a little more. Just relaxing now. And asking your unconscious self, the one that's been keeping you alive since you were a newborn baby, since before you were a newborn baby, since you were in the womb, since were just a single cell combining with another cell. Ask that highest self, that incredible intelligence within, what do you need to do to be regular? And watching the thoughts possibly show up, unattached to those thoughts, just observe whatever pops in, like a cloud passing in the sky, just observing, curious, an attitude of curiosity. What secrets, what things does that intelligence within want to bring to your conscious mind? What wisdom can it communicate? Be aware if a victim story is showing up, if labels and diagnoses are showing up, if you find yourself fragmented, arguing with yourself. Just let go and relax and surrender. The answers will come. Just being, allowing the flow, as if you were floating in a river, and how much easier it is when you're going with the flow, when you're moving freely, with very little effort. Feeling the flow as you relax a little more. Sinking deeper. Bringing your focus to the crown of your head, and imagine a bright, shiny star at the crown of your head, and let that light enter in through the crown of your head, and let it go down, down, and when it arrives in your solar plexus, let it spread, bathing all the organs, all the muscles, all the tissues in this healing, warm, golden light. Allowing it to heal, rejuvenate. The stomach, the intestines have rapidly dividing cells. You can have a whole new stomach lining in 7 days. Relaxing more. You will be attracted to whatever method is going to be the most comfortable, the easiest for you to follow through with, the most cost-effective way. But visualize yourself having healthy bowel movements, 1, maybe 2 a day. And although it might be a crude topic, it feels good when we poop. And that might make you smile. A good poop makes you happy, and it's something to be grateful for. And you've been regular before at some point. When you were a baby, you might have been going 10, 12, 15 times a day. The blueprint of perfect health is within you. Relaxing more. Your jaw, your lips, your tongue. I'm going to count back And as I count back, feel the layers of your abdomen relaxing more and more and more with every descending number you hear. Become more loose, limp, and relaxed, like a wet noodle, letting go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, relaxing more, 19, 18, 17, deeper and deeper, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, deeper layers, letting go, 9, 8, feeling that prana energy flow from the toes to the head and from the head to the toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing more. And sooner or later you will have a satisfying bowel movement. Any damage to the tissues of the intestines or to your adrenals, kidneys, nervous system. Imagine there's little workers inside carrying buckets of that light and just dropping it right on any of the blockages, and the blockages dissolve just like that. The light is like fairy dust, relaxing more